What's up, everyone? Back with you for another video. Today I'm going to be talking my boat. Basically, I'm going to give you guys a tour of basically a Nitro Z19 Pro package. Haven't really done much as in modifications to the boat itself. Obviously I've upgraded electronics, stuff like that, but I'm going to give you guys a rundown on everything that I've done to this boat, how I set it up, batteries, all the way up to trolling motor. Like, gonna give you guys a full spiel on my bass fishing boat. All right guys, so I'm up here in the front. This is I got for my trolling motor is gonna be a Lowrance Ghost, and I used to have a Minn Kota Fortrix on here. I'm a Lowrance guy, that's how I learned, and the way the industry's going now, you kind of have to have everything kind of unified. So if you're a Humminbird guy, you're gonna have talons on the back with the Ultrix, all that stuff with Humminbird, you know, electronics. And if you're a Garmin, you got all Garmin stuff. Same with Lowrance. So this is a Lowrance Ghost. It's 24 volt or 36 volt. You guys will see when I bring it back there, or bring you guys back there. I have two batteries, so it's only gonna be a 24 volt system. But this thing right here, I need to do a review video on it. But this is by far the best trolling motor I think I've ever owned. And I've owned all Minn Kota trolling motors, all the way from the Maximum up to the Fortrix, and I've used some Ultrix here and there, but I don't have like a good enough experience with them to give you guys an honest review on that portion of it, as like comparing them. But that is that. Moving over to my unit up here, it's an HDS Live 16 on the front, and you guys will see I have another one on the back. A lot of guys like to do the double units. I didn't want to deal with all the wiring problems and all that stuff, so I just stuck with one unit, and it was kind of plug and play with already the cords I had run on the boat. I just had to run the NEMA 2000 system, so they're all integrated. But that was about it right there. And I'm actually going to fire these up here in the video, kind of give you guys maybe a rundown on that. But working my way to the middle of the boat, I'm going to get in here and kind of show you guys the interior compartments. But with the Nitro Z19, you got two rod lockers, a center storage compartment, and a cooler up here. You can obviously have a dual console right here that's removable, but I choose not to have one because, first of all, it's $1,500 to get another one, and I like to have the space because I'm 6'4", and I don't like to limit myself when running up and down the boat trying to catch, you know, that giant bass or get them in the boat. These are the Nitro seats. I like them because they do kind of mold around you, but my complaint right there, you see the stitching on them. Obviously these seats are filthy because it just rained on me today, and I mean, between road and all that stuff, dirt from the road kicking up, yeah, my boat's filthy. Meanwhile, that's why I'm here cleaning it. But you guys can see over there, that Nitro seat stitching is completely ripped. So if Nitro sees these videos, come on, man, like, just get rid of the Nitro stitching. But whatever. Moving on to the back of the boat here, you got your two live wells right here. Right there, there's one live well and the other one's right there. You got two storage compartments, and obviously you got your battery compartment back here. And I'm actually gonna hop in the boat here in just a minute and show you guys kind of what I got going on back here in the battery compartment. But moving on back, here's the powerhouse, the Mercury 200 Pro XS. You know, this is what you guys have been hearing me talk about with the whole blown power head and stuff, so sweet. But I got that fixed and it's ready to go. Also right next to it, I got two power pole 10-foot blades, Sea Monster 2s, which are a must-have if you fish the Delta or any kind of grass fishery, in my opinion. And then you got over here, you got another HDS Live 16 at the dash, and then you got the hot foot down here that you guys will see. Obviously my boat's dirty, so please don't judge me on that. But let's get inside here and work back to front. So right here I got my batteries. I got Optimum Blue Top for my cranking battery that runs all my electronics as well, and all my live wells and all my pumps and all that stuff. And then I got my two trolling motor batteries, which are these Duralast Marine and RV deep cycle batteries. I was gonna do the Optimum Blue Tops, but I actually decided to save a little money and save it for potentially lithiums in the future, maybe one big 36-volt lithium. And then back there, if you guys can see, you got the two power pole pumps side by side, which is a royal pain to install. So look forward to that if you guys are gonna install power poles yourself. I'm gonna have to remove them here soon and redo the fluid, or take apart the whole pump, clean it, and put new fluid in. So maybe I'll do a video on that. And then I got my oil reservoir right there for, you know, the guys with the 2-strokes. Yeah, gotta love buying oil, 2-stroke life, hashtag 2-strokes. All right, working our way up to the front here. Well, a little bit further, I guess. Let's check out these live wells. One complaint I have is these live wells aren't joined. They are separate live wells, which I guess it makes sense because you got this molding and stuff, which I actually have to clean all these out. They're filthy, but that's what you get when you fish all the time. But it is molded, so it kind of keeps the fish safe, you know, in rough water and stuff like that, so they're not bouncing around hurting themselves. Another thing you guys get to look forward to if you buy a Nitro is you see that how this is shiny metal. That didn't used to be like that. It used to look like this. Oh look, it's peeling up. Sweet. This is what you get to look forward to, is this foam peeling off your lids. So some people just been gluing it back up. I don't like it anyway. So I spend what? I still have to spend a couple hours doing another compartment that I already ripped it off of, but I spent a whole day putting Goo Gone and all that stuff on this lid to kind of like get rid of all the adhesive and make it like a polished metal. And yeah, just to clean it up and get all that glue off there. Same with this lid. So I can put stickers on there or something like that. I think it looks better, but you know, it's whatever you guys want to do. Obviously it gets rid of the insulation and stuff like that of the compartments, but that's whatever. Anyways, moving up to the front, you got a cooler right here. It's pretty nice. Sweet. Moving on. All right, now to the good stuff. We got the tackle compartment. This boat comes with like this storage system that runs like these like black columns. I don't know, you can't fit it in it with it in there, so I just freaking like I took this thing and sawed the crap out of it to cut out all that black stuff and unscrew it all, and just to be able to fit all my freaking tackle in it, just because, you know, like I said, that black tackle organization system is absolute garbage. But anyways, moving on to the rod lockers. So on this rod locker, which used to have a rod organizational like tube thing in it, ripped all that out of there because once again it takes up a lot of space and you don't need it. Got life jackets on this side, got a throw cushion, got my fire extinguisher, which just lays on the ground because the mount for it busted out of the wall over there in rough water. So yeah, it's just gonna lay on the ground. Then I got my line right there, little weigh bag. I usually keep a box, a Pelican case with my certified scale in it, but my certified scale just broke, so I have to get another certified scale. Over in this rod locker is where I actually keep rods. I don't actually put them on like a storage system. I just throw them on a rod sock and put them in here. I make sure to put a reel cover on there. I only have one rod in here right now because once again I said I'm cleaning out this boat right now, trying to get everything dry from all the rain we've had, especially because I was fishing up at Clear Lake and just got dumped on. So yeah, I mean, I'm just cleaning everything out and showing you guys along the way here. Right up here you guys can see more foam is ripping out, which is awesome. But then you got this right here I put in myself. I just went to Home Depot and found some I forgot what these are, like L sheet metal things. Just drill holes in them just to be able to hang soft plastics or lures or whatever. And I kind of bought these TH Marine magnet lure holders right here for hanging lures to kind of dry or whatever, right? But yeah, that's basically, whoops, that's basically it up front here. I'm actually gonna move right back here to this little day use compartment that I use. So I got, you know, extra batteries, lights, stuff like that. Obviously you gotta have a scale, extra GoPro, Oh, another scale, but this one's broke because you see that dark spot on the screen? Yeah, it broke, so I had to buy another one. Awesome. Oh, here you go. If you guys are fishing for a world record, which could happen on any cast, you want to keep world record paperwork in your boat just to, you know, see what you need to actually do to certify it, like weigh it on land, measure it a bunch, you know, do stuff like that. BBs, Sharpies, dip and die, GoPro mounts, measuring boards, measuring tapes. Oh, a water bowl, extra stuff like that. This is what I keep in there. Let's see here. Sitting right here at the dash. Let's power all this stuff up. Ding. Oh, there we go. See it. Whew. Beautiful. HDS Live 16. You can't even see over this thing. That's another thing for you guys. If you guys are going to get one big unit up here, or if you're going to get two 12-inch units or 9-inch units, I use Precision Sonar. They make a really good CNC plate, and I mean, you guys can see here, it's freaking solid. I mean, you ain't breaking that thing. Yeah, you guys can see all my waypoints here on Barry. See how I mostly fish, like, you know, there. I don't even touch the narrows. All main lake stuff, you know. So, little tip for you guys that watch this. Let's check out this HDS 16 Live unit, you know, interface here. So, got live sight, down scan, side scan, which is probably the most important tool on my boat. Let's see here. What else can I show you guys from this bad unit, other than showing you guys a bunch of waypoints that I have? These quick action keys. So like a dope thing that I've done, obviously with this boat, is I've got everything hooked up from NEMA 2000, which is the networking for Lowrance and Garmin, I think, to be able to talk to each other. So this unit will talk to that unit up front and the trolling motor. So I can actually press and hold this button. Maybe. Oh, you know what? It won't do it because my troll motor isn't on up there and that unit's not on. But if I press and hold this button and I have all the units on and everything, it'll actually anchor me up there with the troll motor if it's deployed, and I can control everything. So like, let me go fire up this the trolling motor and this unit. Oh, it's beeping at me. Yep. We got the live sight on the front too. Forgot to mention that. That's outdated because now they have active imaging, so I'm gonna be selling that if anybody's interested. But yeah, let's go back over here. Oof. Let it power up, and then let's go chart, trolling. Here we go. So I got anchor, course lock, turns, nav, all that good stuff. So I can basically control the troll motor from back here and do whatever I want with it. I can make it do turns around something, I can navigate it. Biggest thing I use it for is this course lock, and I can actually graph with it if I don't want to power up my big motor, or if I have clients and I want to give them the front deck, I let them, you know, take the front deck and I sit back here and I'll control the boat from back here, which is awesome for a guide, because like, you know, most guides will tell you, I try not to be in my client's way. They're paying me to be out there and catch fish, so I'm trying to stay out of their way and just be ready with the net. So that is basically it, guys. I think I could show you, I'm gonna do a whole separate video on like my graphs and everything, so I don't want to focus too much on it, but yeah, so that's basically it from back here. You got live wells, horn, bilge, all that stuff. Dimmer, which is completely useless. I guess it's if you're in low light, you can dim the gauges, but whatever. Ooh, look at this bad unit right here. I forgot to mention this. If you're gonna be fishing for big fish, you gotta have a giant net. This is like the Promar, like Grande, I don't know, just a giant freaking net, dude. It's huge. It's ready for giant fish. It'll net you some giant striper as well as giant largemouths. So go out and get yourself one. It's like $100, but worth it. Oh dude, also this is a must for clients because dude, it extends out to about like 20 feet. So when I'm with my clients, being able to net that fish is a must. So I can reach out across the boat and basically net any fish that they even hook, and they don't even have to get close to the boat, and I already got it. So that's basically it. Sums up the walkthrough. I'm gonna power down everything. Let's see here. Power down this. These sun covers, another pro tip, you got to have these on it because if you have like smaller units like 7s or 9s, they may not fly off, but as soon as you get to these bigger units, these things will fly off from the wind. So if you when you're towing your boat, you don't want to lose the sun cover, so you want to have some kind of bungee cord to hold it on there. All right, sweet guys, that basically sums it up. If you guys got any questions, drop it in the comments below. I know I talk mad crap about Nitro, but you know what, this boat's got me out here, it's got me back, and it's caught a lot of fish, caught a lot of big fish, so I can't complain too much. Like I said, you get what you pay for, so you're gonna have little problems like that if you're gonna buy a Nitro. But take it with a grain of salt, because I put my boats to the ringer. I mean, I fish a lot, almost 300 days a year, and that's a lot for a boat. Like, this carpet's clapped. I mean, dude, I put this boat through it. So if you're a little bit nicer to your boat, if you store it in a garage, which this is not a garage kept boat at all, it was for like the first year, and then after that, just like, can't always keep it in a garage. But yeah, if you guys do that, you may make it last a little bit longer. But yeah, this video is getting kind of long, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Stay tuned for the next one. I may do some stuff on like electronics and stuff like that, so, or maybe some fishing report videos, because I got my boat back so I can start fishing, right? I actually just fished Barry yesterday and caught some fish. I mean, nothing crazy. It was like 10 plus fish. It was almost like 15, I think. I got a little school of like a little flurry of little small 2-pounders. But I did end up getting a 5, which is pretty cool on a lipless crank. Just making it boot up and then freaking choked it right next to some brush. It's pretty dope. So I might be expanding on that, trying to find like a lipless crankbait around the lake. That'd be sick, especially in the middle of February. That'd be dope. So all right guys, stay tuned on the next one. See ya.